The Raider's Axe, one of the best weapons to have at the beginning of your Skyblock journey. This axe does a ton of damage and is definitely better than my undead sword. I mean, come on guys, imagine how OP I would look with a Raider's Axe. Today is the day that we get the Raider's Axe, but we're not just going to get this axe, because we're going to go ahead and we're going to enchant this axe and we're going to make it the best on the server as we possibly can, because we're going to max it out. That's right guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to max out our Raider's Axe. We're going to make it the best on the server, and this is how we're going to do it. So to start off with, we need 8 raw fish, 3 iron ingots, and we also need a piece of enchanted ice. We would then need to go to the crafting table and place all of our 8 raw fishes around the crafting table just like that, and then we will have our fish hat. Now once you guys have got your fish hat, you want to grab your 3 iron ingots and you want to place it in your crafting table in a bucket shape. You would then want to grab your 1 piece of enchanted ice and place it into the center of the iron ingots, and just like that you have your magical water bucket. You would then want to grab yourself 1 raw fish, and then you would want to travel to the hub. Once you guys have made it to the hub, you simply want to turn around and run all the way over to the left, straight past Lumberjack, and then you want to travel to the park. Hi Charlie. You then want to continue by running straight ahead until you reach this jump pad. You would then want to turn left and you would want to run straight ahead until you see this wooden hut. I mean, come on, just look at how OP this hut looks. You then want to make your way into the hut, and then you'd want to speak to the Viking. The Viking tells you to put out the water with your water bucket, place your raw fish into the furnace, and then you'd have to put on your fish hat just like this, and then you would have to start twerking. Once the Viking is happy with you twerking, you go ahead and you can buy the Raider's Axe. We just bought the Raider's Axe for 130,000 coins. This axe is absolutely insane. So on this Raider's Axe, we have plus 80 damage, plus 52 strength. We can earn plus 20 coins from monster kills above level 10. We get plus 1 damage per 500 kills and plus 1 damage per 500 wood. This axe requires you to do a ton of grinding, but the more wood we grind or the more mobs that we kill in the mine, the better the axe will become. All that's left to do now is for us to enchant our brand new Raider's Axe. I don't have that much XP yet, so let's travel back to the mines. So I made my way back to the deep caverns, made my way over to the lift operator, and you guys have guessed it, we are traveling to the Obsidian Sanctuary. I'm actually interested to see how much damage I do, and oh my gosh, I just one-shot that zombie. This axe is already OP and I've only just got it. This is insane. Wait, hold up. So if this axe is already OP when it's not enchanted, imagine how OP this Raider's Axe will be when we do enchant it. That should be enough XP. So I headed back to my island. I went over to my enchantment table, and it is now time to put our first enchantment on our Raider's Axe. So I'm going to go ahead and put experience 3 on it, just simply so we can get a ton more XP, and it'll be a lot easier for me to get all the enchants for my axe. And just like that, we now have experience 3, which grants a 37.5% chance for mobs and ores to drop double experience. Let's head back into the mines. Oh my gosh, we're getting so much more XP with this brand new enchant. And wait, hold up. What happened to the lava pit? I just fell in lava and I just lost 18,000 coins. I've also got 60 levels of experience. I think that's way more than enough. The next enchantment that we're going to get on our Raider's Axe is critical 5, as this increases our crit damage by 50%. I've been grinding so much that I've just upgraded my combat level, which now means we can do even more damage to mobs. It is time for our next enchantment. Here we go. The next enchantment we're going to throw on here is sharpness 5, as simply because it increases melee damage by 30%. Guys, this axe is looking so OP already. After losing another 12,000 coins, I think we have enough XP. I have now put Smite 5 on my Raider's Axe, simply because it increases damage dealt to zombie pigmen, zombies, withers, and skeletons by 60%. This enchantment is so OP when we're in the mines. The next enchant I'm going to put on my axe is Ender Slayer 5, as this increases damages dealt to Endermen and Ender Dragons by 80%. Just look at how much armor I've got from killing all of them mobs in the mines. I have been grinding so much in the caves that I've just upgraded my combat level once again. It is time to put Giant Killer 5 on our Raider's Axe. This enchant increases damage dealt by 0.6% for each % of extra health that your target has above you, that is up to 30%. We've got another full inventory of armor. It's time to put Lifesteal 3 on our Raider's Axe, which heals for 1.5% of your max health each time you hit a mob. This will be very good for the mines, and it will also be good for the end. First Strike 4 is the next enchant we're going to get, simply because it is very OP. It increases melee damage dealt by a 100% for the first hit on a mob, We definitely need that. And our combat level has been upgraded once again. We need some fire aspect 2, which obviously sets all the mobs on fire. I'm gonna have to re-enchant my axe and put sharpness 5 back on it. Apparently, if I was to put a smite on it, it removes the sharpness. So let's grab sharpness instead of smite. This raider's axe is almost maxed out already. We have cubism 5, which increases damage dealt to magma cubes, creepers, and slimes by 60%. Let's go ahead and sell all of our drops. We don't need any of this. Wait, we can also sell the armor as well? Oh my gosh, I'm making so much money. I have almost got 100,000 coins, and that's only for me fighting mobs in the deep caverns. We're gonna need some looting 3. We're also gonna put scavenger 3 on our raider's axe. Next up, we're gonna get cleave 5. We have almost maxed out our raider's axe, but next up, we're gonna grab luck 5. Guys, it is time. It is time to put the last enchant on my raider's axe until I've completely maxed it out. And the last enchant is Impaling, and we're going to put Impaling 3 on it, as that increases damage dealt to sea creatures by 75%. So we're going to go ahead and buy it, and there we go. We have maxed out our raider's axe, but there's only got one thing that's left to do. We've got to travel back to the hub island, and we've got to speak to the blacksmith. Now, to reforge my raider's axe, I actually need to have 10 coal, and as I've just been in the mines, I managed to get some coal. So hopefully we'll actually get spicy, as spicy is what we want on our raider's axe. After attempting to reforge my raider's axe many times and losing most of my money, this happened. And there we go, we have finally got the spicy raider's axe. So on our spicy raider's axe, we now have plus 85 damage, plus 56 strength, plus an extra 4. We have a crit chance of plus 1% with an extra plus 1%. Then we've got a crit damage, which is plus 95% with an extra 45%. Then we've got bonus attack speed, plus 4% with an extra plus 4%. Now on our raider's axe, we've got all of our enchants here, which are cleave 5, critical 5, cubism 5, ender slayer 5, experience 3, fire aspect 2, first strike 4, giant killer 5, impaling 3, lifesteal 3, looting 3, loot 5, scavenger 3, and sharpness 5. And we have over 2,700 kills, and as we get plus 1 damage per 500 kills, we now have extra 5 damage added to our raider's axe. Now the next thing that we're going to reforge is in fact my hardened diamond armor set. So now that I have the raider's axe, I wouldn't have to worry about doing a lot more damage. The main thing that I have to look into now is getting a ton of health. So we are now reforging our hardened diamond armor to Titanic, which gives us plus 20 health and plus 20 defense. I then proceeded to reforge all of my hardened diamond armor to Titanic, which took a very long time. We have now completed and reforged our full hardened diamond armor set. Let's throw on our armor and see how much health we've got. We have almost got 600 health now, and we've got 510 defense. Reforging my armor has definitely helped, as it's made me become more OP. But now we have to test out our raider's axe. Back into the obsidian sanctuary. Let's see how much damage we can do. As you all know, I was struggling to even attack these guys before. I can literally one-shot every single mob. And let's see how much crit damage we can do. 1,112 crit damage? What? The raider's axe is literally the best weapon that you can possibly get during the early game. Now we don't have to worry about getting killed by the mobs, and it will also be a lot easier for us to go around and grind for kills. It is time for me to go ahead and grind kills in the deep caverns with my brand new raider's axe. If you guys did enjoy this video, then please be sure to go down below and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers, and we're also on the road to the YouTube rank. My comeback on YouTube has been absolutely insane, and you guys have been smashing the support. I would like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, guys.